Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. Okay, fine, we'll talk to the owl. Hoo, well, it looks like you've grown up a little. Blah, 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 blah. And now if you talk to him, he'll take you down the mountain. Well, you have to walk up to him too. And you get another scene kind of like this. And you do have to do this. This is the only way to get a particular piece of heart. Because he is going to drop us off and in Kakariko Village. And if you go down this side, I believe it's this side. No, it's not this side. It's this side. It's one of these sides. If you pick wrong, no, it's this side. Yeah, it's this side. Because you go down here, and you walk in there and you get a piece of heart. And that's how you get that piece of heart. You'd see that piece of heart, like, behind a gate if you went into the house normally. Yeah, I don't have anything else to do here. So, let's carry forth and go to the next area. Although I do have to go back and go back to the castle and get, I believe the castle one that the Great Fairy told us about does give us something that I consider that we need to complete the game. I know there's a huge amount of glitches and stuff you could use to get around needing this item, but for the sake of this minimalist Let's Play, this is a required item because I said so. Oh, they also said we could get a discount on buying a shield here if we went here. So we go into here to the bazaar. Yep, he looks bizarre. And I believe we just have to talk to him. Yep, that's your hot seller. I'm pretty sure you can get a discount from him. Maybe because we already have one, or we already completed the second dungeon, we're not going to get that. But yeah, and you just saw the rest of his stuff was like arrows and stuff that we can't even use yet. And we come here. Remember those bugs we just saw in the little cave? Yeah, you have 50 rupees to buy one of them. Whereas if you just use your bottle and scoop one up, it's free. And same with a fish. 200 rupees for a fish when you can scoop one up for free. A Poe that doesn't really do anything useful. At least not in my opinion. Potions, those are kind of useful, but you get fairies, which for 50 rupees, there's plenty of places you can get free. You can get this stuff for free. And I've never used potions in this game. So yeah, and that's the Happy Mask Shop. Anyways, what I'm really here for... So we need to climb up this gate and actually climb up. See, I told you last time we were here that you have to be in a really particular spot, because if you weren't, things just don't work out well. You can go down in there and end up walking through a door or something. I don't know, I just find it unnecessary. But we need bombs to get back here. I believe this one will have an item that's required, just in case my memory is off. I'm going to save it. But I don't think that it is. Sometimes I think last time I played this game, the normal version, not the Master Quest, I kind of forgot which Great Fairy location gives you what as far as a couple of the items go. I think this is the last time we're required to see this creepy Great Fairy. And she'll give us a magic spell. Yep, this is the one we need. The red magic spell. Which is Din's Fire. Now there's 3 magic spells you can pick up. The other 2 are not required, although one of them would be really, really nice. But this is the only one that's required, as far as I'm concerned. And as you can kind of guess, the 3 magic spells are named after the 3 goddesses that brought us the Triforce. There is some way that you can trigger, your first... Yeah, about time you caught me. You can trigger it so that there's... You can, I don't know, impress the guard with your little ocarina and then, like, pay 10 rupees to get him to open the gate for you. But that's not worth it, because you can just climb up the ladder there, or the vines there, and get in for free. And there's a bunch of stuff here that we don't need. Oh, the gate's going to be live. This is why I wanted that song that can advance the time, because now I have to go back here and wait for it to be daylight. Well, that's going to be a couple minutes. I'm not going to make you sit here with me and watch the moon go around. There's the moon. Moves pretty darn fast, but still kind of slow. So, yeah, I'll start the... Well, then again, it's going. Should be just about daytime then. Like I said, the time travels. Time moves pretty quickly in the areas that move time. If you try to leave the castle out the main gate, you can't, because they close the main gate at night. And it is not officially daytime, even though we can start to see the sun. The dawn is coming. But it's not officially day. The day-night transitions don't actually happen until you hear that bird, the cuckoo. And now you can see all the dogs are gone, all the people are out, and they're acting like it's daytime, and they'll act like that all day. They're crazy. But now we are ready to head towards the 3rd area. That's one nice thing about the Minimalist playthrough, is you pretty much just go dungeon hopping and get to the exciting stuff and avoid all the side stuff and collecting. So yeah, we're not going to have a, well, besides the one part we had where we got Saria's song and did that, but that's the most you're really going to see as far as collecting collectibles goes for this series. And, we're not in danger of burning our shield, so I'll put that back on. I'm holding a bomb. Do you mind? Yes, Zora's Domain, that's where I'm going. Okay, so to fill you in on the plot of the Zora's Domain, the bomb is going. The bomb just exploded. Well, I didn't take damage. I did waste a bomb, though. Stupid owl. You owe me a bomb. This is also where we can start getting magic beans, which are not required, but you plant them in there, and then when you're an adult Link, they become like things you can ride on. And they can take you to places that you otherwise probably couldn't reach for the most part. But we just kind of come around here. Yeah, that piece of heart you're not going to get. Well, actually, I think you can get it if you go up this way, go to the side. There should be a chicken or a cuckoo you can... I'm calling them cuckoos. That you can grab and ride on and fly over to get that. I think you can get it that way. So, the plot for Zora's Domain. The Zora Princess Ruto has disappeared. She's about Link's age. And this is where we need to do this. And so her father is worried about her. And, well, we're going to find out the rest. Come on, I don't want it to be night before going in here. I don't like it being night. And I love the music at this place. So, the first thing we have to do is play this minigame to get an item that will let us get swim to deeper depths. And you'll see why we need that as well. Now, if you light all the torches, you can do that with your Deku stick. It might take a couple tries, but there's a nice little pattern you can find, and then you'll get a piece of heart for that. Now, we do need money to play this game. 20 rupees, this is a great and fun way to make money as well. You only have a limited amount of time, and I love the music for these minigames. There's a couple other minigames too that have the same music that are like timed minigames. So we have to get all of those. Didn't get anything on that first dive. That's unfortunate, but you can, if you're lucky, you can pick up 2 rupees at once. The first time you play the game, there's only these 5 to pick up. There'll be a lot more to pick up when you play the game later. But yeah, this is a very, very kind of fun, whimsical, hurry up kind of music. And they have a prize for us. This is a one-time only prize. There's no additional prize for playing the game again. And so we'll run up. And one of my other favorite lines, other than the proper shield line. What a graceful dive. Now please take this. This is a scale of our kind. With this you can dive much deeper under the water. It's the silver scale. There is a golden scale we can get, which is fairly tricky to get. Or it involves the fishing minigame. I believe it involves the fishing. Yeah, it involves the fishing. I don't care for the fishing in this game. But with that, we can now dive under there, and this takes us all the way out to Lake Hylia, which we really have not been to yet. It's kind of on the far side of Hyrule, and there's something there which we need to dive deeper in order to get. And it's an empty bottle. We can put something inside it, but there's already something inside. This is the one required empty bottle to get. And what's inside is a letter from Princess Ruto saying that she's going inside the great whale Jabu Jabu's belly to find her mother's precious stone, which is the spiritual stone of water, which we're after. So, yeah, you can see where this is going. I'm gonna get to the next dungeon, and that'll be our stopping point, but it'll still be a couple minutes, and you'll see why in a somewhat amusing and also whimsical way. This is the King Zora. We're going to equip the letter and show it to him.
Oh, this letter. It's from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, you'll go find Ruto. Of course I will, because I have nothing better to do. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter, you keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto. Immediately, Zora. Yes, immediately. As you take forever to move and make really obnoxious sounds. Seriously, I should start making those noises every time I'm sitting down and I scooch over like that, just to see the look on other people's faces. Yeah. Okay, but we're not going that way yet because we need to get a fish, which costs 200 rupees, but we'll take a graceful... Well, that hurt. That was not a graceful dive. So we could pay 200 rupees, or we just go over here and scoop one up with our bottle and get one for free. Do all these have a heart? Yes, thank you. So I know this part's going a few minutes over. Like I said, trying to keep it to 15 minutes, but I will go up to 20 if there's a good stopping point soon. And there is a good stopping point. There's a good stopping point soon, and we're... Now, time does not pass in this area, which I find a little strange. There's some other stuff you can get here, like you can get one of the other spells here. I believe you can do that now. You just need the bombs. But to get inside Lord Jabu Jabu, we feed him a fish. And the only logical way to eat this little fish is to open up your giant mouth and, you know, become like a giant whale vacuum. And now we're inside Jabu Jabu's belly. And so we'll do this dungeon next time.